So for today, we have continuation of our lecture last time, which is missing data. We answered up to number 3. So now, let's solve for the last part, which is problem number 4. So from the given data on the 4-sided lot, compute the following. Find the missing distance AB, missing distance CD, and area of the lot. So let me just copy that table. Okay. Okay. Number 4. So to solve for this, let's try drawing it first. Let's start with AB. So that's north, 28 degrees east. So let's say here, this is my A. Since again, the first letter denotes where your bearing was taken. So A, and then north. So I'm going to draw a north line. And then 28 degrees. So this is your 28. Okay, going to B. So like that. Okay. Next, BC is just due east. So I'm just going to go east. And so that's A, B, C. Next, CD is south, 32 degrees east. So I'm going to draw a south line. And then let's measure 32. So let's say like that. Okay. That's your C. And then this is your D. And then D to A is just a west line. So this should close. So I'm going to draw it that way so that it closes. So this is my D. And then D to A is just west. Okay. Next, let's include the distances. BC is 250.62. DA 380.48. Okay. So 380.48 meters. So one way to solve for this, if if you have unknowns that aren't next to each other, because we can't do closing your traverse like here, right? When that happens, what you can do is you can project a parallel line. So you can either do this, okay, projecting DA onto this side so that you have a closed triangle, or you can also project CD to this side. Okay, so now you have a triangle. So this is now also CD. Okay, because again, this is just a parallel line to here. So after doing that, you have a right triangle. Now remember, the goal is to get AB and CD. This is AB. It's one of the sides of this right triangle. So if I manage to get one of the sides in an angle, I can use cosine law or sine law to figure out that side. So let's try getting our angles. Recall your theory on alternating interior angles. So this is 28, and then I draw another vertical line here. This is also 28. Okay? In a similar way, let's choose this. So in a similar way, if that is 32, then yan. Since they are parallel, right? This is the same as this. So if I have this vertical line, that's also 32. Okay, so this is 32. Okay, so now I have this angle. Now, let's try getting this side. So looking at the drawing, okay, the goal is to get side AB now. I'm given this total side. I need to get this. Subtract this from whatever this is. That's the answer here. Can anybody give me what is the length of this side? Correct. Jasper and Ardil. Viernes Lapid. Oops. It's still 50.62. Why? Why is that? Because this is a parallel line. This is a parallel line. These two are also parallel lines. So what we have is a rhombus, right? And if this side and this side have the same length and the same inclination, okay, so CD, CD, and therefore the other sides are also equal. This is also equal to this. Therefore, this is 250.62. This is also 250.62. Okay? And now it's easier to see how to get length AD. That's just 340.48 minus 250.62. What's the answer? Correct. Andre Angelica. So Angel Escobar. So 1 to 9.86. Okay. I have this side. I have this angle. I want to get AB. And is there a way to do that? Okay. So I've successfully gotten an angle in its side, and its opposite side. Okay, now I need to get these other ones as well. Okay, let's try getting this. What's the value of this angle? Correct. Oh, it's not an equilateral triangle. It's a bit skewed. So correct, Geraldine and Jasper. So Lazaro Viernes. 62. This is 62. If you're wondering why, this is 28. This is 90 degrees. So 90 minus 28, that's 62. Okay? And then, looking at all of that, what's this angle? Correct? Kian, Jan. So Kiben, Lahom. Okay, very good. That was 58. And this was taken by considering these are the interiors of a triangle. Remember, the summation of the interiors of a triangle is 180. Therefore, 180 minus this, you get 58. Okay, now I have all of my angles. I have this side. Again, the goal is AB. Can you tell me what should I do to get AB? Okay, very good. It is sine law. So very good, RDL and John. Criscal Lapi. Sine law. Okay, so let's start. Again, my goal is to get AB. So side AB over opposite angle. So that's 58, right? Opposite sine 58 equals, the only side that we figured out is this. So let's use that. 129.86 over sine opposite angle, which is this. So that's 28 plus 32, that's 60. From this, we can solve what's AB. Correct. Maro, RDL, Jericho. Kasople, lapid dun. Kasople, lapid. So 2 points ka na. Daguno. 127.16. Okay, so that's our first answer. Unit meters. Now, store this in your calculator, or you can just write out the entire decimal. All right, I figured out AB. Now I need to get CD, and that's this one. Okay, so to get that, we can use sine law again. So CD over opposite angle, so that's 62, equals 129.86 over sine 60. Please solve what's CD. Correct, Jericho and John. Crystal Duguno. Okay. So 132.40. So that's the answer to missing side CD. Next, we have another question. Area of the lot. Okay. So since it's not specified what method I need to do to get the area of the lot, I can do whatever method I want. You can use DMD, DPD. Okay. But to me, that's a lot of work. I don't want to do that. Okay. Since we're given sides that are due east and west, these are two parallel lines already. So meaning I can get a regular shape out of this. And that shape would just be this triangle and this rhombus or parallelogram. Okay? So I'll just divide that into area 1 and area 2. So area 1, that's just the area of a triangle. So you can use any equation for getting the area of a triangle. So you already know AD, CD, or BD. You can use Heron's formula. Or I'm going to use your side angle side method. So that would be 1/2 AB sine theta. Okay, so let's choose two sides. How about this one? AB and AB. Okay, so AB is 127.16. Again, you're going to use the stored value of this, okay? So I'll just write AB, distance AB, times this one, 129.86, sine angle between them, 62. Please solve. What's the answer? Correct, Geraldine? And Diego, Sebastian. Okay. Cruz. 7290.30. Again, store that. Then store this as well. Okay. Or again, you can just write the entire decimal. Next, area 2. This is a parallelogram. Can anybody give me the area of a parallelogram? Correct. John, Zyra, and Ona. Okay. Since kayo lang sagot, you get the point. So also, oh, may humabol. Okay, humabol si Phi. Correct. It's just base times height. So BH. Now, luckily for us, base is given. That's 250.62. Now, the problem is H. Okay, H is this, right? That's your H. And if you look at this, we have a right triangle. So using our trig functions, I can figure out H. Okay? So what trig function should I use to figure out H? Correct, John. And well, Gabriel, Sampan, Turistal. Okay. It's cosine. Okay, looking here, okay, cosine 32 equals adjacent, which is h, over hypotenuse, CD. And I already know CD, that's this one. So from this, please solve what's h. Correct? Celica, Lance, Angel, Hanam. It's 112.18. Okay, plug that here. What's the answer for A2? Correct, Ruben. So Ramirez, Lance, Canon, Ramirez. So that was 281. If you use the stored value of everything, that's 28139.47. Yep. Okay, and then store that as well. And then to get final area, that's just A1 plus A2. What's the answer? Correct, Maria, Zelica, Jericho, Pagalanan, Angel, Daguno, Angel, 2 points ka na. Daguno, 2 points ka na. Johanna. Okay, if you use the stored value again, you're gonna get 35429.77. That's meter squared. That's the question. Okay, area. All right, so that's it. If the question is area of the lot in acres, you gotta divide this by 4046.86. But it's not given, so that's it. Okay, so that's number 4. Do you have any questions for number 4? Please answer in the chat. So ma'am, pag may bearing na due east or due west, we can divide the lot into geometrical shapes. Yes. Even if it's not, even if they're not due east, due west, let's say like that, we can still divide it into geometrical shapes. So let's say, let's divide this into, we have a triangle, and this is a quadrilateral. So technically, you can still do that. This is just easier to do because we already know this is the base of anything, of any shape that we have. Okay. Yes, it's regardless. Okay. Some shapes or some traverses makes it easier to just divide it into geometrical shapes than others. For example, here, that's just one. Okay. Let's see. Here. I've gotten the area of this using DMD, first of all, because it was specified in the problem, but also, I can get the area of this triangle, but this would be a problem, okay? There's no definite area, or there's an equation for the area of a quadrilateral. So this is a quadrilateral. But the given is too few, and to derive the parts of a quadrilateral will be time consuming as well. Okay, so there are times where it's easier to just divide everything into geometric shapes and then use equations for the area of those geometric shapes. But sometimes it's just not possible, like here. Okay, so this kind of drawing makes it possible because I have a rhombus and a triangle. Okay, do you have any other questions? Okay, so that's it. That's the end of the topics for module 1. Oh yes, there's a question. So ma'am. Yes, it's easier if you can get a square or a regular shape, but that it's not always possible. Okay, it depends on what's given. You can't choose to have a quadrilateral. Oh, you can choose to have a square or rhombus. Okay, it just depends on what's given. Here it's possible. Again, here that's not possible. Right? Also, please bear in mind what's specified in the problem. The problem could say, get the area using the DMD method. So you don't have a choice there. You gotta do the process for DMD. Or if there's nothing given, or get the area using equations for geometry, then you have to do this. Okay? Any other questions, clarifications, concerns? Okay, so there's a few reminders. You have your exam tomorrow, Wednesday, 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Okay? Coverage, everything I've discussed in module 1, as well as your surveying field. Okay? Whatever your score is for your modular exam tomorrow is what I'll use for the grading in your field as well. Okay. Paano kunin magnetic bearing galing magnetic meridian? All right. Let's say this is your true north. And then this is your magnetic north. Or this is your magnetic meridian. Ayan. So I'll call that NM. And then you're given a line AB. AB can be anywhere. So let's say this is your line AB. the bearing is this. Get this angle, okay? And then that is, the bearing of that would be north, because you're from the north line, going west. So north, this angle, west. Okay? Ayun. If this angle of declination is given, okay, and then the true bearing is given, then this is just alpha plus gamma. So this is magnetic declination, angle between magnetic north to astronomic north or true north. And this is true bearing, angle between your line and the true north. And then this is magnetic bearing. Gets? Do you understand? Does that answer your question? All right, any other concerns? Welcome. So there's no field work preliminary data sheet. However, I have returned your signed preliminary data sheet for fieldwork 6. So you have to upload your fieldwork report 6 by, I'm going to give you a deadline of Saturday, 3 o'clock p.m. Okay, because I have to check your reports because I have to upload your grade for Module 1 on Sunday. So I haven't done it yet. But keep in mind, the deadline of your fieldwork report number 6 will be Saturday, 3 o'clock p.m., not 11:59 p.m. Okay, 3 o'clock fieldwork report. There's no preliminary data sheet for fieldwork 7 yet. That's for next week. Okay, I've returned the signed preliminary data sheet for fieldwork 6 already. Okay, so tomorrow, exam, modular exam. Thursday, we have a group activity. Friday, you can do your report. Saturday, you can also do your report. There's no meeting on Saturday. Okay? So that's it. No more questions, okay? All right. So we're done. You can take the remaining time to review for your quiz tomorrow, right? Since you don't have any more questions, I will dismiss you now. You may go. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, class.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you po,
Thank
ma'am.
you po, ma'am.
Thank you po,
Thank you
ma'am.
po.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you po.
Welcome.